Hi friends, this is Ashok Kadam, a freedom lifestyle entrepreneur, a business coach, father of twins, husband to superwoman. Yes, I'm connecting live with you right now, and it's amazing to be connected with you today. Actually, immediately after celebrating, the Republic Day in India, and 26th of January, which is 71st Republic Day that we celebrated in India, and it feels amazing. Okay, we are in year 2020, and yesterday we celebrated uh, Republic Day, and as you can, I just want to show you some pics. Yes, as you can see here, this is immediately just besides my residence, where we as a society members we aggregate and come together to celebrate any occasion, any festival, whether it is Ganesh Chaturthi, which is the festival of Lord Ganesh or Ganpati, or whether it is Dashera, which is festival of winning of good over evil, and which is also the returning time of Lord Ram, which we actually celebrate at a huge way. Also, the festival of colors, the Holi, and also the festival of lights, Diwali, and Christmas, especially, and the New Year, in fact. Okay, and recently we celebrated the national festival of Republic Day, which is 21st Republic Day of India, where back in 1950s on this day, India actually enacted put into effect the Constitution of India. Yeah, and if you're wondering where I am, and in this picture, if I can zoom in, yes, I'm right there in the middle with my son Ayan Shrao, and we've hoisted the national flag and we sang a national anthem, Janaganamana, and it was truly mesmerizing, to salute our national flag, and it's amazing. It feels amazing, right? To proud to be an Indian, isn't it? And just comment if you feel so that you all truly feel nationalist, be proud of being, whether it is you are an American, Australian, or any country, or European, or from any particular country. It feels so much proud when you celebrate the occasion, right? Especially when back in India, when India had to struggle for independence, and then after a few years, we enacted our own Constitution of India, which gives you the right to all the privileges, right? And it truly feels dramatic, and it truly feels amazing. Actually, it's a proud moment to celebrate with all fellow members in the society, where the country has given so much, right? We are one of the most strongest democratic nations in the world. Right. So, if you found this powerful, just comment, because I have a few more things to explain. Because, as you might have figured out, the topic for today's session is home. Okay, why it is important to have, to believe in the power of being at home, the home sweet home, right? So, let me quickly take you through few more things where Sumangali is actually my home, which is like my representation of yeah, which is actually my home online as well as offline. So I would like to call it as a freedom empire that have like plan to roll out multiple brands, and as you can see, there are at least five number of brands that I want to roll out, that I have actually in the progress of rolling out one by one and on multiple occasions. Okay, so but today I will touch upon my home because that's the topic. So the one of my key homes is having my online presence as well. Okay, so when I talk about my personal brand, I should have my own identity online, where anybody can come and hop onto my hub as a home, and they are welcome, right? We in India we say atithi devo bhava, where anybody who is welcome as a guest to my home, and we would like to serve them with at highest level. Okay, so this is where my brand comes in, and ashokadam.com is where I truly uh, feel privileged to serve you at the highest level. Okay, so I have at least three various types of segments where I would like to serve. And it is firstly through personal branded business, where uh, if you see my homepage is ashokadam.com. And if you can open this link, I would like to show you. It is in just few minutes I built my own homepage, as you can see here. And you can I feel free to go through this homepage so that I can explain you, and I can be welcome you as part of my home. Okay, so if you see, there is a video running, and there is also a subscribe now button, and I have something to offer for free, which is online master class. And you can see there is about page, a blog page, products page, and the special private membership login page, where I actually give all the golden nuggets, and also the resources page. Okay, so if you are somebody who is planning to design a business model, but still struggling to make enough income. Okay, and and I would like to show you a way where you can do and start, design, launch, and operate that business from any part of the world, from the comfort of your home, without even quitting your 9 to 5 job. Okay, so feel free to hop onto my home, and look forward to connecting with you there directly. Okay, so as you can see, my one of the feature product is freedom breakthrough formula. And there is something little bit about me you can go through. And this is what people are saying about me. Okay, there are some testimonials I just added, because these are true, genuine thoughts that my students have already shared with me. Okay, and happy to share it all along with you. Now, this is something my home. Okay, let's talk about something interesting, connecting to home, where I would like to show you, I would like to insist to go through one of the documentaries back in 2009. Do you remember there was a documentary called Home, released, and it was truly, truly powerful. Okay, I was completely gone to into another world when I watched this, documentary yesterday again. And it truly felt that I am connected at a home at a larger level, where we guys on this planet Earth, we are all one part of one big family. And we are actually serving a larger soul, who is actually, who is the almighty, right? He's serving us. And whatever little time we have to serve that, the larger soul, where we are part of one big soul. And this is the moment where the spirit of brotherhood we should inculcate. And whatever little time you have, we should start serving each other, right? We should help each other. And when I view this documentary again, I would like to insist you to pause this video and go and look at the 2009, this documentary, where it is actually, it is free. Actually, you can go to Google and just type home documentary. It actually shows us the power of being at home. Okay, I know many people are underprivileged. They're homeless, underprivileged, and they're just roaming here and there like refugees who don't have their own homes, right, within their own nations. And they have to prove that they are actually part of one nation, where the nation should help them build homes, actually, to be talking in idealistic manner. But when we think about, at a larger angle, I believe our planet Earth is our bigger home. And it should not matter that anybody has any borders, any constraints and limitations. But we are part of one big planet, where we are living on this Earth, right? So when you watch this documentary, it will be very crystal clear that we are actually, one big family in this entire solar system. And it shows how we have evolved. We have, how the planet Earth, our home, was created like a big bang. There was no life. There was just dust and particles and here and there. And then a big bang happened, and the life created, right? And then we started evolving as a human being. But then, and fast forward to that, we are actually in a situation where, we don't realize, all these natural resources that we are depleting every day at a faster level than it has to be. We are actually, we are actually ignoring, actually, the natural resources, and the the beautiful things that this planet home has to offer to us. But unfortunately, the politicians and the any kind of the responsible organizations, and they're not taking it very seriously. It's only in the words and thoughts, but the action is missing, right? We do care about climate change. We do care about melting of ice, melting of ice glaciers, and the sea levels are increasing, and at the risk putting few important countries at risk, like Mauritius, Maldives, Japan. All those islands are at risk of getting submerged in these oceans, right? But still we continue to behave as if nothing has happened. We are just shrugging off, and this is really really alarming. Even though scientists are actually giving a warning at any point of time, right? So this is really horrible, alarming situation that we're living in. But still, the game has to go on. The show must go on, and we must take actually a lot of precious steps. So it is important that we should care about all these natural resources and the flora and fauna that our planet Earth has to give, because it is not something taken for granted. It has taken billions of years, where the trees have grown, and they are giving us best quality life. Because based on recently the bushfires in Australia, and in the past also Amazon fires, they have all reduced our the quality of lifestyle. They have released so much of carbon dioxide in this atmosphere, and we have lost so many wildlife creatures, and we are at the verge of extinction, right? All those many of the species have gone lost to never come back, and this is something really really saddening to know, right? But then we have the power to change, isn't it? What's important is not what is gone, but what remains, right? We still have thousands of thriving species, half of the forest, oceans, glaciers, lakes, all the resources, right? So it's time to come together and serve our home. So what are you waiting for? Yeah. So let's think about our home, and I was wondering about this, and one thing that started shifting is that I'm also subconsciously aligned. Because if you know me, I am a resident of India, so where I have my own home. I'm also a resident of Estonia, which is like northern part of hemisphere, which is very close to the Arctic Circle, and which is close to the North Pole, right? And very soon I'm also moving to the southern hemisphere, where I have my own residency rights in Australia, and which is actually in southern Australia, where I'll be having my own new established home, and where I'm planning to settle down with my family. And this is something very close to the southern hemisphere, and to the southern pole, south pole, and the Antarctic Circle, right? So as you can see, I'm just not looking at the east and west kind of the dynamism, where generally people tend to migrate for the better lifestyle, east and west. But I am actually subconsciously aligned to look at not only from east and west, but also north to south, because I believe the planet Earth is our own home, and I should I'm uniquely and like aligning myself to be part of the entire the ecosystem that our planet Earth has to offer. So I think this is something powerful, where I think when I'm setting up a record, my goal is to touch North Pole and South Pole. And I'm happy that I do have residences very close to those poles, right? So just comment if you found this powerful. I think this is something my wildest dreams I could not think of a few years back. But then they say that what you happen, it's already happening in your thoughts. Okay. What you think is what you become, as Earl Nightingale himself says in his Strangest Secret in the World. And I do listen to him as a daily basis, and I think that's one of the key reasons uh, why I'm also like aligning myself to approach all my goals here, right? Now, coming back to my mind map. So if you can see, my home is there at my homepage, And I'm also connected with anybody who wants to connect with me on a direct level, personal level, where I would happy to chat with you, and where my instant messenger comes into picture, where you can just go to ashok.chat, and it will connect with me directly. Okay. And I also do live streaming, as for example like this. Going forward, I will be connecting live through Facebook live streams, and you can directly get in touch with me one on one through videos using ashok.live. Okay. And keep it very simple so that it is very, I'm approachable, and you guys are, connect with me at a deeper level, so that I can serve you at the highest level, right? And I also do offer VIP coaching who are part of my inner circle. And this happens on a weekly basis, and you can connect with me if you want to be part of my inner circle, if you want to take your journey on a faster track. And ashok.vip is where I offer my VIP coaching services. Okay. And also planning to offer Freedom Lifestyle Show as a podcast, and you can connect with me through my audio link, which is ashok.link/podcast, where all my episodes including this one will be uploaded. Okay. So this is particularly the agenda for today, where how I can't stress upon how important it is to have a home at a, offline, but as well it is important, so that home at an online medium, so where we should connect with each other and serve each other at the highest level. Yeah. So that was my agenda, and I hope you really like the session, and I look forward to connect with you in my next episode. Until then,